Hi, I'm Jonathan Smith with Prestige Yacht Sales. You can call or text me at 860-514-3763 or email me at jsmith@prestigeyachtSales.net. Today, we're looking at a 2016 Cutwater 28. This boat is nearly new, very low hours, only 36 hours on the diesel engine. And it's a Volvo diesel, 260 horsepower, and only 3 hours on the generator, the diesel generator. The boat's got just about every option you can think of, including air conditioning, reverse cycle heat. It even has a separate cabin heater that runs off the engine when you're running offshore. It does have the generator, as I mentioned, windlass, bow thruster, stern thruster. You can see this KVH satellite TV dish behind. If you're thinking about a new Cutwater 28, you really need to give this one some serious consideration. You're going to save a bundle of money and get a boat that's as close to new as possible. Hey, let's go take a closer look. All right, we're looking at the port side. You notice there's an anchor with an anchor roller. There is a windlass up there. It's a white hull, looks very clean. The bottom's dirty right now. It's the end of the season. All the bottoms get dirty. Up on the roof, you can see a solar panel. I think it's a 100-watt solar panel. See the Garmin HD radar. It's got a full Garmin Electronics package. We'll look at it a little closer when we're inside. No evidence of any collisions or scratches. The boat is clean. Moving around the back, we have the swim platform with the stern rail for safety if you're back there. And this boat does have Weaver davits, so if you have a dinghy, you can clip your dinghy on and like lift it right up and hold it in place. And there's an outboard motor bracket as well. Walking along the starboard side, also very clean. No dings or scratches. They just haven't used the boat much. There's our Lumar windlass. Swim platform. And these boats do have a ladder that drops out. That white cover flips up, a ladder drops down, so if you're pulling into the beach and you want to get on and off the boat right at the beach with your bow up real close to shore, you can do that very easily. It's kind of cool. And there's also a swim platform in the back. No crazing or checking on the non-skid. It all looks really good. On the back here, we've got a box. That's actually a propane locker. And there's 2 propane tanks in there because this boat has the propane stove, which is kind of cool. That lets you cook without having to fire up your generator, using up electricity. All right, let's look at some of the cockpit features. One of the cool things Cutwater does is they have this forward-facing seat, but it flips back. You flip a couple levers, one on each side, and then it locks back. So you can watch the kids swim, watch the sunset. And then we have a nice little storage spot underneath here. That's pretty cool. There's also seats on the side that open up, flip out, flip down. And so we got one of those on each side. And notice a nice door to get in and out of the boat out to the swim platform. Cup holders, rod holders. Here's our diesel fuel fill. And then back here we've got a sink, cup holders with hot and cold water. Nice place for your boat up. And then on the port side, you got a built-in cooler and a lot more storage. That's the cover for the seat in the back right now. I got it off. More cup holders. You do have a little sun shade back here, if you will, built in. And it protects your opening door from rain. And then they also have an awning that slides onto that plastic track, and then there's a couple poles that go into the rod holders, so you can provide shade to this whole area when you need it. And there's also a table that plugs right in there, so you have a cockpit table with seating on 3 sides. And look at the photos for that. It's a typical post and wood table. It could use a little refinishing. I gotta say, that's probably the most tired looking thing on the boat is that table. Probably just because it's seen a little bit of sunlight. Here's our Fusion speakers. 30 amp shore power inlet. There's lockers in the floor on both sides. This is the starboard side. You can see a couple of the batteries are there, and our hydraulic steering stuff is right there. And that looks like the brain for the Garmin Electronics as well back here. And there are blue LED lights, courtesy lights that light up. Makes a nice safe spot at night. This is a wash down, so you can wash things down. I'm actually not sure if that's salt or fresh water. They're on the port side with a couple more batteries. The interior is accessed through a glass door. Nice solid feeling hardware on that, and there's a latch that holds it open. And you walk right into a salon. The nice table, seating for 4. That table does drop down, and there's a fill cushion that converts that to another berth. So between that, the forward stateroom, and a mid cabin accessed under there, you do have sleeping for 6. Galleys on the port side, and as I mentioned, there is a 2-burner propane stove with an oven. That's a Force 10 unit quality stove. Large countertop. There's a sink under here, nice stainless sink. Everything's clean on this boat. A lot of storage underneath. Refrigerator right here with a freezer inside there. There's our freezer. Now when you're running the boat, this seat flips down. So you have a nice mate seat. And the table seat flips back, and you actually have a double seat at the helm. And there are opening windows and 2 opening ports above, so plenty of fresh air if you need it. And then if you want a little privacy, there's curtains as well, the nice brown curtains. And this boat has the rich kind of like tan and brown leather cushions. It's kind of a combination of leather and fabric. Fabric on your butt so you don't slide around. Well thought out. And then you got this sort of nice rich brown leather backing at the helm as well. Our controls are nice looking boat. We walk down 2 stairs. They do these little alternating stairs to save room, and they work very well. And there's a little more galley kind of stuff down here, a little sink, a microwave, coffee maker, more storage. There's also a TV that they've never used. It's an LED TV, and you can watch it from the bedroom, or it swings out and then you can watch it from the salon. It is a good sized owner's berth. There is a table under there, so if you needed to, you can take the cushions off and lift the table up and have more seating indoors if you thought you needed it. But I gotta say, most people probably are gonna just leave it as a bed, but that option is there if you need it. You've got opening ports, 4 opening ports in the side, and then 2 up top. Once again, plenty of airflow. And there is a privacy curtain too that closes off the bed from the head. It is a cool head. I love this blue glass bowl they use for the sink. Electric flush toilet. Everything's very clean. You do have an electric outlet there, and then it does, the sink thing does pull out and mounts up here for the shower. And there is a curtain as well, shower curtain. This boat has another option that you don't see on a lot of them. It has a wine cooler. Great, keep the white wine cool, or other beverages. You don't have to use it for wine. Let's look at our stereo speakers here. You've got a couple nice speakers for the inside. So they're different. The outdoor speakers are actually outdoor speakers. Then you've got nice higher quality indoor speakers. And I can see a mid-range and a tweeter. I don't know if there's a subwoofer hidden somewhere. All right, let's look at the electronics at the helm. The main unit is a Garmin 7612 12-inch display. It's a 7612 XSV, very good unit, color unit. And this does your radar duties and your charting duties. You can see it's got these high quality chips that gives you the look of the land. And we're at a marina right now, and it even seems to show you that right where we're at. You have an autopilot, Garmin VHF, and there even is a little handheld for the autopilot, although they've never used it. They're not sure it's set up, so that might need to be activated properly to use, but you've got it. While we're up here, you do have your windlass control. Here's your bow and stern thruster controls and your electronic controls for the Volvo D4 260 engine. And while we're talking about that engine, only 35.9 hours on that engine. That's amazing. Amazing. And it's always been professionally maintained. On our Fusion stereo is over here on the port side, so the mate gets to choose the tunes. And that's one of those units, it's Bluetooth, so you can run your iPhone, your Pandora, your Spotify, whatever, and run your playlist right through the Fusion stereo. Nice little cuddy up here for documents, your registration, whatever. Phones, sunglasses, binoculars, that kind of stuff. And there are wipers as well. Great visibility from in here, all around, good light. And it is air conditioned with reverse cycle heat, and you have a cabin heater, so when you're running the engine you can just get the heat off the engine, and you've got low, medium, and high, and it comes out right here by your feet and warms the whole cabin up. So it makes it a true 3-season, even a 4-season boat if you wanted it to be. Do some winter fishing, cruising, certainly fall cruising would be nice in this boat. And you'll be comfortable getting an early start in the spring. Let's take a look at the mid cabin. You can see here's our electric panels right on the way down, battery switches, inverter, air conditioning, heat control, generator control, only 3 hours on that generator. Voltage control meter right here, 13.6 volts, we're plugged in right now, and then you have your analog gauges here. For AC volts, we're plugged into shore power, and DC volts, the panel there. Here we have a carbon monoxide detector. And then there's a mid cabin. We have a lot of stuff stored back here. Here's the table for outside, a little headrest, backrest for the mid cabin. Kids love this. You could put 2 kids in here, you could put 2 adults in here, but it is a little tight. But it does give you an option for sleeping 2 more people. That's the cushion there to convert the table to a berth. This is the post for the table outside, and actually those poles are for the that's for the awning, and you can see the awning back there / sunshade for the cockpit, and then the smaller bars here are to help hold your dinghy up. So that's the mid cabin. All right, I've opened up the engine compartment. You can see this Volvo Penta D4 260 diesel engine. Look how clean it is. It actually smells like a new boat. It's got a new boat smell right here in the engine compartment. And that is clean. It's like new, 36 hours. The hoses all look good. Everything looks really clean. And then in the back here we have our 3.5 kW next gen diesel generator. All right, I'm gonna fire up the generator, show you how quiet it is. There it goes. Look at that, 3.4 hours on the generator, and we're making 125 volts. I switch over to generator. All right, now I'm gonna go fire up the engine. At the helm, there's no key for the engine. You hit the ignition switch when your batteries are on. Make sure you're in neutral, which shows right here at the end. And push the button, and it starts right up. I love diesel engines, reliable, safe, very fuel efficient. And then to stop the engine, just push the same button. Our ignition off. Done. Put away. Once again, I'm Jonathan Smith with Prestige Yacht Sales. You can call or text me at 860-514-3763 or email me at jsmith@prestigeyahtsales.net. Thanks for looking at this very clean, like new 2016 Cutwater 28 with only 36 hours on the engine and 3 hours on the generator. Very well equipped. It's a good one. You're going to save a lot of money over new, and it is truly like a new boat. All right, I hope to hear from you soon. Reach out to me if you have any questions or would like to set up a showing. Thanks. Bye.